Hello, Dr. Hayes. This is my book review or book report, whatever you want to call it. And the book I got was The Sexual Man by Dr. Archibald D.Hart. To me, I found this book, it was more targeted for a good Christian man that was probably already married. And the point of the book was to talk about sex and how it's normal that a man wants to have sex. The book goes over a lot of different details. I mean, the chapter titles just they describe what the book's about: male sexuality, am I normal, why male sexuality goes wrong, how men think about sex, what men really want from sex, why men love and hate pornography, teenage sexuality, sex and the married man, men, sex, and the workplace, religion and sex, and creating a healthy sexuality. Those are the titles of the chapters. And each one, it just goes into good detail. And I don't really feel like this book's like for someone trying to get out of being so sexual. It's more about just talking about their sexuality, giving them inside information, like telling them that they're normal, and that like everything it's normal to have those thoughts, and like for every person it's different. And then talks about mainly, I feel like this book's for an older person and not really for a teenager or someone who's not married yet. This is a book aimed for someone married personally and a little older. Two insights that I gained that I can put into practice on helping grow in Christ is for sure tips for breaking porn addiction. He put in the book pull out and destroy all your porn, which it's pretty obvious to do that, but they're good tips. Change your habits. Don't go to stores that sell porn, or change your route home from somewhere like if there's a sign. These are all tips I've heard before, but it's good that it has them in the book because it can help you grow and break addictions in your life. Don't feed your fantasies and be accountable, which is a good tip. And the second one is how to break the lust. I feel like this is both. This one can be applied for both while you're married and after, or once you're married. It's stop feeling guilty over every twinge of excitement. So it's normal. Stop killing yourself about it, but at the same time, don't let it just like keep going and develop further. And then get someone to be accountable to. And again, this is why I say it's married, because it recommended potentially your partner. So I think this is aiming towards a married person. The book said suggested your partner. And then discipline your thinking. So obviously, just whenever you start getting those thoughts, just change it. Perhaps start praying for someone. That's something that's helped me a lot personally. When you start getting those thoughts, start thinking about something else and ask Jesus to come and start praying for him. Or not for him, but, in the spirit and stuff. And, overall it was a good read. And these two, the tips and how to break lust, I feel like are good and can help me grow personally in Christ, because that's something I've kind of struggled with most of my life, and I've always felt guilty for it, and it kind of made me feel normal, I guess, even though I shouldn't have done it. But it gave me a sense that it's something that every guy has gone through pretty much. So I'm just looking forward to what Christ does in my life using these tips, and overall it's good, but good read. Touch your man.